Ranking every gun in Valorant from a gold player.
Facts. That is factual.
This guy sounds like a hard stuck plat.
He doesn't even play. I bet he's gold. He doesn't even play Valorant.
All right, well, first gun up happens to be the classic. This gun is ludicrously f***ing stupid in terms of how strong it is. But here's the thing about the classic. The left click is dog shit, but the right click is so f***ing ludicrously broken. It is a literal Bucky. It is a Mag 7 that you can use from like 7 feet away in midair, deleting people from the f***ing map.
Because like obviously it's most comparable to the Glock. I prefer it over the Glock, but I think that has to do with like the right click being more useful, and also like the scale that plays when you get a kill. Like it's more satisfying, obviously.
The one thing that I really like
headshots,
about the classic though is double dinks on pistol rounds. It sounds so good.
Where does it fit, guys? Classic's tough because it is like the only gun on this list that is simultaneously dog shit and really good. But it is really strong. I think A tier is solid because it's free, because the right click is so broken. Ilya does say too, it's almost the same amount of damage as Ghost. Keep that in mind. It's true, the reset is the thing that's so rough. Okay, Bulldog up next. The Bulldog is probably the only other gun on this list that is simultaneously dog shit and really, really strong.
I love this gun because it's just so shit. Like when for not aiming down, it just like I don't know why, it's just so fun to use.
If I'm playing a choke point, like if I'm playing in hookah or something, and I have this gun, and they're rushing B, I feel very in danger. It's like the Ralph Wiggums meme. Like I'm very dead.
Whereas like if you have the money to buy a Guardian, I feel like the Guardian is just better. And then if you don't have the money, like how often are you going to be buying it over the Specter or the Marshall on a save round?
I'm gonna say high C tier right now.
You're putting it in C?
All right, what's up next? Oh, El Guardian. Let's go, Guardian. The greatest Opper Navi has ever. I guess that's not quite true. So for those who don't know, the Guardian is actually, no memes, my single favorite f***ing rifle in this game. It has a big magazine. 12 bullets is actually pretty good for a DMR. One shot headshot through armor. Huge. Speaking of situational, I can't present. If you buy a Guardian, you're definitely not sitting in hookah. You're definitely playing backside or elbow or CT. You're obviously not playing close angles. The other downside, which is worth mentioning, is the price. It's $22.50. It's not cheap.
It's extremely fun to use. Like I said, it's the only one that isn't replicated from CS:GO. Is it? Potentially. A tier?
Oh man, say less. The Phantom. It's time. Talk about the Phantom. I hate using it. I generally never ever want to use it, except when I fall down like really bad Valorant pits and I'm actually playing the game pretty regularly. Then inevitably I start gravitating towards it again. And the reason for that, I think, is because this gun is sort of overpowered. The crazy thing that separates this gun though from the A1S or the A4 in CS is that it is a one-shot headshot through armor from close to mid-range.
Yeah. And
that, in my opinion, I still don't think it should be. The only thing that really sucks about this f***ing gun, man, and it's what drives all of us crazy about it, is the f***ing reset time.
This gun's actually a B, and I don't even know why we're having the conversation about
B tier. Oh shit, dude. That's actually a good take. I think low A tier is okay for now because I do genuinely think the Phantom has a lot going for it. All right, let's keep it low A. I've moved the Guardian down to high B for now, but we'll see.
I'm not mad at that.
Me neither.
Honestly, not mad at that.
Okay, next up,
Devin,
the Vandal. The Vandal is a one-shot headshot from anywhere on the map.
Is it better than the Phantom?
No.
Is the real question. I don't think so.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, the Vandal significantly outweighs the Phantom in pick rate at the pro level right now.
I think I know why, but I don't know if it's correct. My theory is that it's just because, honestly, at that level of play, high level of play, just who hits the head first. You just
holding angles was so big.
I think it's just this close. I think it's just legitimately one is just very narrowly better than the other. So I think we're talking
also
about
the fact that people switch so much between them shows that like there isn't that massive of a gap between the two, or else people wouldn't be switching.
The Marshall.
First S tier of the list.
Unquestionably. Unquestionably. It's not just the fact that it has insane hip fire accuracy. It's not even the fact that it has a crosshair. It's the fact that it is $950. There's absolutely a possibility that it is the single best gun in Valorant.
Low-key,
Insane.
It feels better than the op in this game.
Let's get to that.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because guess what's next on this list, Magoo?
Oh, perfect.
Guess what's next on this list? Let's talk about the AWP.
I hate using it so much. Whenever I pick up the op, like I just feel so bad.
The point of the gun still like remains why. It's because you get essentially a free kill when holding angles.
If the AWP in CSGO is a Ferrari, the AWP in Valorant is a fucking wood-paneled PT Cruiser. I wanna honestly say C tier.
I'm okay with C tier.
Let's talk about the Ares. It lacks identity. I don't think Riot have quite figured out how to balance a $1,600 LMG. It's too cheap to be good. And like, unless you're literally just gonna wallbang people like this, like play it the way you would actually play in a Gev or something, it's just really bad. I think this gun's in f***ing D tier, man.
Yeah,
I think it's
it's
really
easy.
bad.
Easy D.
The Odin, Le Odin. Here's where this is good. So, and I'm sure all of you have experienced this in the depths of gold elo hell, but a ulted Reyna with a fucking Odin is actually terrifying. It's like the auto sniper in Counter-Strike. It's viable. There are times when it's actually viable. You can buy it, right? If you're just having
I feel a little dirty, but
yeah, you might have to take a shower after the game. It's got to be C tier, right? It can't possibly be B tier.
no, because it's like so one note, but it like
Yeah.
does very well.
It's got to be worse than the Op and the Bulldog. We cannot actually, in good conscience, say it's better than those two guns. Here's a fun one. Now, guys, it's time for the knife. Here is why this gun, I shouldn't say this gun, this weapon, is deadass the single worst fucking weapon in this entire game. Getting your knife to connect on a target in this game is, I have literally been standing behind someone like this. I have knifed them in the back and I've just watched as it just does 50 and they turn around and shoot me in the fucking face.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, you don't get any money. What's the fucking point? Why would you ever try to knife anyone other than trying to be like toxic beyond belief? The Shorty. This gun should not be in the fucking game.
Most frustrating gun in the game to die by.
Someone just said it's a Zeus. It is a Zeus. The difference is the Zeus actually requires a lot of talent to use. Might even be better than the Guardian, I'm gonna be honest. The value proposition on this gun is quite literally unparalleled. It is the single cheapest weapon in the game, and it is the bang for your buck, no pun intended, is really crazy. Time for the Frenzy. This was my favorite rifle in Valorant. I think that this gun, and I maintain to this day, still has the best spray pattern in Valorant. Where does it go?
I think A.
I think
Yeah,
A as
I
well.
was thinking A
This
as
is an
well.
A tier gun.
It's better than the classic.
You
Yeah,
think
it's
it's better than the
I think it's
classic?
top A.
I'm with that. I'm with that. The Ghost. This one is really, really, really interesting.
I buy it a lot just because I like the sound of it, honestly. I don't think it's that good comparatively to the other guns.
You know what it is? It's that there's no other upgraded pistol. So like in CS, you can choose between a 5.7, a P250, right? You can, or the Glock or USP. You can choose like which gun you want to use for pistol round. In this game, you don't have that option. You literally just have Classic, Frenzy, or Ghost. I think it's got to be B.
I think it's
worse than the Shorty. Bro, maybe the Guardian is A tier. Maybe we're kicking it back up to A tier. What do you guys say?
I'm always down for
I
that.
like using it. I use the shit out of it too.
Oh, the Deagle, the Sheriff. This gun is not a one-shot headshot from full range the way that the Deagle is. Fun fact, the Deagle is actually also not a one-shot headshot from any range on the map. It's just a lot further than Valorant. I really like using it. I buy it all the time in this game. I think because the game is so slow, you know what I mean? Because the game is it's so easy to hit headshots in Valorant that I just find this gun to be like kind of crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's definitely better than the Ghost, because even on
Is it better than the Shorty?
that's
though?
that's the question,
tough
dude.
thing.
I don't know
I think
if it's
it
better
has
than
more
the Shorty.
versatility, but it's just so expensive that how much is that versatility worth?
I think we got to keep. I think the Deagle's gonna be right here. Stinger o'clock. It's time. Chat. Full disclosure, I have not used this gun. So when I was last playing Valorant seriously, this gun was really, really, really broken. It's a fucking Odin, bro. It's an Odin from this range with the ult. What the f? Okay, is this S tier? Because I honestly feel like it's S tier.
I think it's definitely either high A or low S. I don't like the sound of it though.
All right, I'm gonna put this in low S tier. I'm serious. If you guys have thoughts, please air them. Like, if you think it should be high A tier.
And especially with the Specter nerf, like, I just feel like everyone's gonna be using this gun again.
All right, Spectre. Let me try Spectre now.
So they added another range of fall off. They just eliminated what made the Spectre great.
The biggest issue, bro, is that if I could pay $1,600 for this, why would I not just pay $950 for a Spectre?
It's lower than the Sheriff, I'll concede that.
I have it right here beneath the Op, above the Odin, and I think the reason I have it here is because I just don't know. I do think it's still good. Like, it's not here. It's not down here where but I still think it has no identity. It still has the problem that the Ares has, right? There's no identity for this gun. I also like the idea of putting the Guardian above the two rifles. I thought about it. How do you guys
let's be cheeky.
Bucky.
Yeah, the Bucky sucks.
Does it suck? Wait, does it?
Pretty sure.
It had its moment, and then now, like, I don't really see anyone use it, and then when they're using it, they're actually trolling.
I mean, for an extra $100, I could just buy a fucking Stinger, dog, which I've now learned is the fucking way. I do think it's better than the Ares. No cap. I do think it's better than the Ares, especially now what I've learned about the.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Now that I've learned about the Stinger, dude, this gun is shit. This gun is actually shit. All right, last gun, guys. The Judge, El Judgerino. I was gonna say some pretty flowery, colorful. This gun can frig right off.
No, yeah, I hate using it. I hate getting killed by it. It's the most annoying gun in the game.
The only thing that balances this gun out is the fact that it is genuinely very expensive. I don't know, dude. This gun is fucking toxic. If you buy this gun, you need to touch grass.
I honestly don't know where to rank this one.
I could see bottom
I also think for the
A.
price, I'll like never buy it.
Now here's the question. Do we take the Shorty
and push it somewhere else?
and put it in A tier?
I don't feel strongly enough about the Shorty to put it anywhere above B.
What if we put the rifles down in B tier?
I mean, that'd be funny.
If we put the rifles right here in B tier, right? They are the definition of balanced. They are the definition of mid.
The list to end all lists.
What about
I don't care what pro players or anyone says. Ours is the real list.
Absolutely. I think the Bulldog is better, but that's...
I could see this being a thing. We move Bulldog to B. Bulldog is now in B tier. But we put the op ahead of it to appease the normies and the Kenny S wannabes.
But the op is so bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
We gotta put the op back down. We gotta drop the op.
Well, chat, let me go back to our list. That is the authoritative official Score Esports Valorant gun tier list. Set in stone. Clip it, ship it, screenshot it, farm those impressions, put it on Twitter. Watch as the normies absolutely f***ing mauled. Just take it in. Cope, seethe. Love you.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring the notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit us up on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.